Plenty of people these days are looking for an inexpensive yet well-engineered laptop that will let them do everything they need to be able to learn and work from home during these quarantine times. Microsoft didn't really have a laptop that fits all of those criteria until now. This is the new Microsoft Surface Laptop Go. And at just $549, it is now the cheapest traditional laptop that Microsoft offers. Let's take a look. For starters, you get the trademark 3x2 screen orientation that is on most of Microsoft's devices, except now it's in a smaller 12-inch screen size instead of the 13-inch or 15-inch versions that are on the current versions of the regular Surface laptop. To my eyes, the smaller screen really doesn't make that much of a difference in terms of what you can see on the screen, unless you're doing something like editing a huge Excel spreadsheet or having dozens of browser tabs open on the display. But there is one downside to that 12-inch display. It is a pixel sense display, which is relatively high quality, but it's not the very high resolution that you get from those larger laptops. Of course, the best feature of having a smaller screen is you can make a smaller laptop that weighs less and still feels great to use. The new Surface Laptop Go weighs less than 2.5 pounds, which means not only can you slip it into your, say your backpack or your purse for a quick jaunt to campus or the office if you're lucky enough to go in, but you can also easily tote it around the house if you're working from home and giving the rest of your family some much needed space in the office. The Surface Laptop Go has an excellent keyboard and touchpad. I really like how well the touchpad tracks, and the keys have very satisfying travel distance, and they feel very sturdy. The switches do not wobble at all. The port situation on the Surface Laptop Go is a little anemic, but it's not entirely out of the ordinary for a laptop this cheap and this small. You get a headphone jack, always nice. You get a USB-C port, and you get a full-size USB Type-A port, which is great for connecting older peripherals or plugging in things like a dongle for an external wireless mouse. While the Surface Laptop Go can charge via a USB-C adapter, Microsoft includes in the box a Surface Connect style charging cable, which connects to the Surface Connect port here on the right side of the laptop. Now, the only major downside, other than the slightly smaller screen of the Surface Laptop Go, is that the $549 starting configuration comes with some seriously anemic computing components. We're talking about just 4 gigabytes of memory and a 64 gigabyte storage drive. You're going to want to pay extra to upgrade to at least 128 gigabytes of storage and 8 gigabytes of memory. Those are 2 categories that we consider essential for basic computing here in 2020. That said, the processor in the Surface Laptop Go is Intel's 10th generation processor. It's a Core i5, and that's your only option, but really a Core i5 should suffice for almost all of the tasks that you might use this laptop for, whether that's casual web browsing, watching a video, or even video conferencing or editing Word or Excel documents. So that's the new Surface Laptop Go. It's got a 12-inch screen, weighs less than 2.5 pounds, costs $549 and up, and it comes in 3 nifty colors: ice blue, sandstone, and platinum.